Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your afternoon. I'm Ron Trevino, coming to you from the KHOU newsroom in the Westheimer Galleria area, near Chimney Rock, if you want to know the specific address. But we're just going to get you up to date on some of the stories that you're clicking on our website, some of the stories that we're going to have for you at 6 o'clock. Depending on how football goes, we should go on at 6 o'clock with the newscast, and of course tonight at 10 o'clock. Here are some of the stories that you're clicking on. And this one is kind of a breaking news story that we have not really a lot of information on, but it's a big story out of Liberty County. The court records are showing that the Liberty County District Attorney was arrested today for assaulting a family member. Logan Pickett, there he is, he's 38 years old. Logan Pickett was booked into the Harris County Jail, set to appear today. It's unknown which family member was involved in this alleged attack, this alleged assault. Check back here for more details on this developing story on our website, khou.com, and of course on our newscast at 6 o'clock and 10. But we've got a crew working on this story, and we're trying to get more information on circumstances surrounding the arrest of Logan Pickett, the Liberty County District Attorney, arrested today. Another big story that you're clicking on involves lettuce. H-E-B, Kroger, and Whataburger have now voluntarily removed all romaine lettuce products after U.S. health officials alerted to an E. coli outbreak. On Friday, the CDC told people to avoid romaine lettuce that was grown in Salinas, California. An investigation tied to the illness led to farms in Salinas, and investigators are currently looking for the source of E. coli. The CDC says 40 people have been reported sick so far in 16 states. Texas is not one of those states, we're happy to say. But to be on the safe side, H-E-B, Kroger, and Whataburger voluntarily now removing all romaine lettuce products. And from the CDC, be particularly aware of where any kind of romaine lettuce you're buying is grown in. They don't want you to buy anything grown in Salinas, California in terms of romaine lettuce. All right, you go to our website, khou.com, for more on that. Now, the number one story, I believe, that you're clicking on khou.com is a horrible, horrible story. A father of four,
his family tells us he suffered
for his life now after he fell off a ladder hanging Christmas lights. Now, it's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, but as the holiday season approaches, one family living through a nightmare. This is in South Carolina. The family of Jason Blair, a father to 4 young kids, says Blair often picked up odd jobs to provide for his family. This week, while he was hired to hang Christmas lights at a home, witnesses say Blair was reaching for a strand of lights when he slipped off his ladder, falling headfirst onto the concrete driveway. Now, the homeowner there who hired Blair says the mailman first discovered him. He was sent by Lifeline to Carolina's Medical Center. He has a severe brain injury, broken ribs, a blood clot in his lung, in a medically induced coma. You know, here's a man who's just trying to make some extra cash for the holidays for his family, and then this horrible accident. But this accident brings to light a heartbreaking reality. Each year there are more than 164,000 emergency room treated injuries and 300 deaths, all caused by falls from ladders. This is according to the World Health Organization. So keep this in mind. Obviously, all our thoughts and prayers to this father there in South Carolina. But especially now, if you're going to be using a ladder to do some decorating around your house, be very, very careful. All right, let's talk about the weather that we're having. And as you know by now, if you've been outside at all today, gorgeous weather. Gorgeous weather. Perhaps the best weather on the planet. I've said it, there it is, the best weather on the planet right here, today and tomorrow in H-Town. But, you know, we're just going to have lows in the 40s, highs in the 60s. Then it warms up on Monday. Look at Tuesday, though, a high of 80. You know, 80 is the new 90 when it comes to the fall, right? I mean, 80, it just, But then it cools down a bit. Look at Turkey Day. Look at Thanksgiving. Temperature-wise, it's going to be kind of mild, but showers, I don't think I want showers on Thanksgiving, you know, because the people coming over, sometimes you want to throw them out, you know. Hey, go outside, throw the football, you know, so I can take a nap on the couch. But if it's raining, well, you know how that goes. Well, it means more togetherness. We're all inside if it's raining. But and we certainly hope that you're going to have a good Thanksgiving with family and friends. Make sure you watch the parade right here on KHOU, and sending blessings to all the families out there. Don't be alone this holiday. Get together. A lot of people having Friendsgiving dinners. A lot of that happening too. Yes, it's all about togetherness. So you're up to date on what we're covering. Some of the stories that you're clicking on. Go to khou.com. Download the KHOU app. It's new and improved. Turn on push alerts so that way you can get alerts about any breaking news story that's happening. And we should go on at 6 o'clock depending on how football goes. Sometimes the games go long, and then we end up with a webcast. But we will get to you at 6 o'clock hopefully with more news, and of course at 10 o'clock tonight. Until then, I'm Ron Trevino. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.